Hey guys, Mr. Technology Nerd here, and we're gonna today unbox the Google Home. It is Google's attempt at a home automation speaker. Attempt is the wrong word because they did a really good job with it. And so it's pretty much the competitor to Amazon Echo right now. It's a voice-activated speaker by Google. So it has the far field voice recognition, as you can see on the box. It has the high excursion speaker, 2.4 5 GHz dual band Wi-Fi, and it's really easy to set up using the Google Home app. And has multi-room playback to sync music across speakers that have Chromecast built in. And also, it allows you to cast to the Google Home or to other Google devices. And these are the compatible services right now in the box, but of course that's constantly updating. We have YouTube Music, you can play music straight from YouTube, which is pretty big. Have Pandora, Google Play Music, TuneIn, Google Chromecast, Nest compatibility. Also have some Philips Hue compatibility and Samsung SmartThings. So what's in the box? Google Home and the AC power adapter. That is about it. It's a pretty sleek box. Google is known for making their awesome sleek boxes. This comes with Google Assistant, which is like Google's kind of person, per se, that you can talk to. And the Google Assistant is pretty special because it's actually contextual. So you can say one thing like, how big is the moon? And it'll tell you, and then you could say, well, how far away is it? And it'll remember that we're talking about the moon, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox this right here. Slide this right off. And you're greeted by this lovely kind of lift tab right here. So we're gonna go ahead and lift it. A really sleek box. The Google Home has a really nice look too. It's also weighty because of the really good speakers on it. And here it is. So here's that kind of like touch panel on the top. You can higher the volume, up the volume. The bottom is rubber with the power plug port being right there. The mute button is on the back as well, just in case you want to mute her from listening to you all the time. And this base also screws off, and you can choose to buy different color bases to kind of customize your Google Home, which is something that's really cool. And inside we see the speakers and it looks like a micro USB connection, maybe for developers. Okay, so there's the home. And if we just pop open the box, we have this little getting started guide. Download the Google Home app. And we have some touch gestures right here. Also in the box we have just start with OK Google, or Hey Google, and some phrases that you can say. Then you have your design to match your home, and Google Home product information. Then also in the box, you can just like take a look and see over here, we have the charger, which is a Google branded charger, which is pretty sleek looking too. Oops. So here it is, the Google charger, the AC adapter. Go ahead and move this over here. And why don't we go ahead and plug her in, and we can ask it a couple questions, see how it really works. Okay. All plugged in. So you probably can't see the lights on the top of it right now because the light I'm using for recording is kind of bright. Let me see if I kind of dim this down, if you can. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and you can see the lights right here. So right now it's just booting up. And while that boots up, we have the Google Home app right here. It has a couple different things in it, as well as the TV that you can cast to. But now that this is all set, I'm going to keep the lights a little bit dimmed like that you can see the top over here. So let's ask her that same question. Oh, and it's still booting up. Give it a couple more seconds. There we go, now it's fully booted up. And I've already gone through all the setup, so we don't have to go through that right now. We're just gonna go ahead and get straight to talking to it. So we can say like, okay Google, how far is the moon?
The moon is 238,900 miles from Earth.
So right now it was very quiet. So if you want to turn up the volume, you can actually go like this to as high as you want it, or you can say, okay Google, turn up the volume. And it'll turn up by 1, or you can say a specific number, any number 1 through 11. So you can go, okay Google, turn the volume to 8, and it'll bring it down to 8. Okay Google, how old is the CEO of Google?
The CEO of Google is Sundar Pichai.
How old? Okay Google, how old is he?
Moon is 4.53 billion years old.
Well, it seems like you got confused actually with that's interesting. You got confused with the two questions that I asked it previously. Really strange. So let's try that again. Okay Google, who is the CEO of Google?
The CEO of Google is Sundar Pichai.
Okay Google, how old is he?
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that, but I'm always learning.
Interesting. I've not had that issue before. Let's see. What else can we ask it? That is contextual. Let's see. Let's ask it something basic, how the weather is. Okay, Google. How's the weather today?
It'll be mostly sunny in Boston today, with a forecasted high of 42 and a low of 31. It's 33 and mostly cloudy.
Hey Google, what about tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Boston, it'll be mostly sunny, with a high of 42 and a low of 31.
And that's just an example of it remembering what you were talking about before, it being the weather. So now we can also ask it to play music. So I could say, I have my Spotify linked, but it could pull music from YouTube as well, and Google Play Music. But when I say play music, it'll just, I say, okay Google, play music.
Alright, music on Spotify. Here you go.
Okay Google, stop. And that pretty much played for my Spotify. And you can also, since I have a Chromecast, you can tell it to cast to your Chromecast device. I have an Android TV actually, so I can tell it to cast to my TV, and it will play right on your TV. You can actually also ask it to cast Netflix as well, and YouTube videos. See what happens if I ask it to play Christmas music. Hey Google, play Christmas music.
Alright, playing your Spotify playlist called Christmas Music.
I grabbed my Spotify playlist, although it was kind of funny because the lights on the top of the Google Home were actually blinking red and green. Hey Google, stop. And of course you guys compare these with home automation, such as Philips Hues and smart things, which I have not done yet, so I cannot demonstrate any of those features. But you can ask it pretty much anything, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It can search, it's Google, so you can pretty much search anything. So guys, thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoy the video. I really hope this video is also of high quality. I'm trying to change the YouTube channel, get some better lighting. I have a brand new camera that I'm able to record with. My Sony, I used to have a Sony 6300, and now I've upgraded to a Alpha. I'm sorry, not a 6300. My previous camera was a A67. Now I currently have a 6300, so I'm able to do 4K video. I've also kind of done some work on lighting and editing, and as well audio, because I was able to get actual good microphones instead of the horrible ones that I had before. So once again, thanks for watching. Have a happy holidays as well, as long as I post this video before the holidays. And thanks for watching. Bye.